In this video, we're going to go over the CSS library that the app uses. Let's start by rebranding the app to the ChatGPT Detector app we'll be making. Let's navigate to app/app views, features, brand, and then name one. Great. In this file, we're simply going to change the name of our app, and we will use a partial throughout our app containing the name so that it's easy to rebrand the different apps that we're going to be making. To avoid confusion with ChatGPT, we'll call our app Chatbot Detector. Great, now let's refresh. Fantastic, we've successfully rebranded the name. If you scroll down, you can see the different places our name change shows. Now, let's change the logo for the app. To do this, I'm going to get a new SVG for our logo. I personally use iconify.design. They have a huge library of open source SVGs. Let's pick a cool symbol to represent our chatbot detector. I'll go with the Batman symbol. Great, we'll scroll down, click SVG. Now we're going to copy the SVG. Now let's navigate back to our code. Let's open up app/app views, features, brand, and then logo one. And let's replace the contents with the new SVG. Let's refresh, and perfect. We've successfully rebranded our app name and logo to our new Chatbot Detector app. Well done. You may have noticed one more thing. We need to change the fav icon for our app. This is the little icon that's displayed in the browser. To do this, let's get a 32 by 32 PNG image of your choice. You can choose from any image you like. I'm going to get mine from flaticon.com. Now once you have your image downloaded, we'll change the fav icon in our app. Let's save that new image to app/app assets, images, favicon.ico. We're going to rename our old favicon to old_favicon, and let's rename that new 32 by 32 bat image to favicon.ico. Great. Now we can check our browser, and whoops, it looks like our browser is caching our old favicon. So we'll try opening a new private window and see if that helps. Let's give it a try, and still no luck. Let's try clearing our browser history, since it appears to still be cached in our browser. That might help. So let's open our history, click clear history, clear all history. Now let's visit the site again. Let's open a new tab, and perfect. We've successfully rebranded the app to the Chatbot Detector. Great. Now we're going to take a look at our app's main CSS file. This app is located in app/app assets, style sheets, and application CSS. Alright, this is the main theme configuration for colors, light and dark mode, and classes for buttons. If you scroll down, we can see there are two root classes for the main colors we're going to use, one for light mode and one for dark mode. I want to point out the color Accent 1, which is the main blue color of the app. Now we're going to comment it out and copy it, and we're going to add a new Accent 1 underneath and see how that looks. Now this yellow is a bit bright and it's not very readable. It looks like we'll need another color. So let's get a new color to match the theme of our Chatbot Detector. Let's search for a hex. And perfect. We'll copy this color. Now let's paste this color into Accent 1. We'll save this and refresh. And that looks much better. Now our app is nicely rethemed. In this video, we were able to change the app name, icon, logo, and color theme, which is amazing. I recommend reading this file so you know how to use these colors throughout the app, instead of the Tailwind default colors. Now, the app template uses TailwindCSS for its CSS styles. Tailwind is a popular CSS library which allows you to create modern designs. The app also uses FlowbiteUI, which is a UI component library that's built on top of Tailwind, and it provides you with pre-built HTML components. Things such as form inputs, buttons, drop-down menus are all provided by FlowbiteUI. Let's try adding a card from FlowbiteUI to our app. You can copy the component you want to use and paste it where you would like to see it on your app. Let's navigate to app/app, views, public, index.html, and now let's paste our card right under here. And our card was pasted. Now let's add some margin to give it some space. And you may notice the image wasn't loaded. That's because the image link is broken. For our purposes, that's okay. We can also take a look at some other UI components, such as button. You can copy a button if you like. I really recommend FlowbiteUI because it allows you to quickly create forms, modals, drop-downs, and more, since they take a bit of time to build on their own. Fantastic. We'll visit our homepage. We cleared out the card. Great. And I just also want to point out, in application.css, the classes C1 through C7, which are our text colors, with C1 being the strongest text content color, black for light mode and white for dark mode, and C7 being the most faded text content color. The same thing applies to BG0 to BG4, which is the strongest background color, black for light mode, white for dark mode, and BG4 being the most faded background color. It really makes theming your app very easy. I really recommend reading this file so you know how to use these colors throughout the app, instead of Tailwind's default colors. In this video, we were able to successfully rebrand our app.